What's up, everybody? This is your boy Cali P. Today's video, we're going to be bringing you updates on the current project. So after the intro, we're going to jump right into it. All right. We got the 1965 Ford Galaxie 500 XL Convertible. Right here used to be a 73 Cutlass hearse, one of 1,152, I believe, that was, created or built. And so that was a running driving car. And you might ask, well, why would you get rid of a running driving car? Well, it did need to be restored, fully restored. And this is a blank canvas. There's no motor, no transmission. All of the body panels are there except for the front bumper. All the interior panels are there, including the center console. Here you go, the seats. Top. It was just sitting in the car, but I put it back up to make sure it fit, make sure it wasn't bent or nothing like that. The top is there. Trunk and the hood, okay? I traded value. I went from a hardtop to a convertible. Anybody who knows, if the price goes down, the top goes up, right? So this is what you do sometimes. Sometimes you gotta make lateral moves. You can't always just go up. And sometimes the cars ain't like Pokemon, man. You can't keep them all. You can't catch them all. You know, I needed space. I got a 3-car garage. However, that wasn't enough space for me to tear this whole car down, take the frame out, and still deal with, space issues. So now I can bring the frame on this side and deal with it. Well, I'll be replacing the frame on this. So the replacement frame can come over here on this side, and I can have this car over there on that side, and I can do both simultaneously. I can be working on the frame over here, working on body stuff and different things over there. And if I need to move it around for whatever reason, I'll be able to put this on some skates, move this over here, push the frame out, turn it, back it in over there if I need to. So now I have options. Before I didn't have options. And I would rather deal with just building a car up than deal with a tear down and a rebuild. So now I'm just putting this car back together and taking it to get painted. I don't have to worry about the top getting painted because I ain't got no top. So I do got to do the top over, but when it comes to paint, I don't have to worry about that. I just got to redo the top. The body is in a lot better shape than the running driving Cutlass, and because it's already been semi-worked for prep for paint. So there's a few little issues like in there that needs to be rust protected. And there's a little gap. There's a little gap in there that needs to be addressed on both sides, driver and passenger side. Also came with the fuel tank. And it also came with an extra grill. It's got a Ford 9-inch on there. Ford 9-inch rear end already. 2 grills. So I'm probably gonna, not probably, I'm gonna sell one of these grills and get the rear, the front bumper that I need, right? So that's done. Take the frame from up under there. Get a frame from a Crown Vic, a 2002, 2003, or 2001 Crown Vic. Slide that up there and make the adjustments for the rear bumper. I think it's like 9 inches or something that needs to be added so that the rear bumper can fit properly. So I'm gonna do that, but it's building the car up. I don't have to worry about taking the engine out, taking the transmission out, taking the seats out, taking all the interior out, storing all of that stuff, even though I still have to store the seats and stuff here. But, you know, now I don't have to work around 2 cars and a frame off the car and all that. Get a car dolly and some skates so I can move the frame around, and I have the space. I can actually now move this car in between the second and third bay and have space on each side. Once I put that frame on those skates, I'll be able to do the same thing. So, you know, this is what it is. This is where we at with it. Big Block Motors and Classics coming back, full effect. We starting with this, you know. Dallas, we out in Dallas, D-Town. So from the Bay to D-Town, we putting it down. We going for the gusto on this one. This will be the first full restore to completion. At completion, it will be the first full restore. It's not my first time restoring a car, but it'll be my first time fully restoring a car. I did a 72 Le Mans. I did a 68 Barracuda. I commissioned a lot of work on that one with the guy. You know, it just didn't go right. But this is where we at. So we got some work. We got to get busy. We're going to start tearing this thing down. Now that I got the space, got to clean out my garage. So that's the next project. Cleaning out the garage, getting ready. Move some stuff around. I took the speakers that I had in the Cutlass, so I kept those. But yeah, sometimes you got to make room so you can grow. And I believe with this car, when I finish this one, it's going to be a real growth spurt after that. Not just in my knowledge of car restoration, but also in my capabilities with doing this stuff myself, as I like to do. So stay tuned. Big Block Motors and Classics in the D-Town. You know, we might link up with some folks out here, do some collaborative work. Nevertheless, this is where we at. We out.